Michael Block, a California club pro, had a flight scheduled for 10 a.m. on Saturday from Western New York to his home county of Orange County. "This demonstrates how confident I was that I would make the cut at the PGA Championship," Block said. The 46-year-old did, however, make the cut, and he went on to create a feel-good narrative not only in golf, but in sports in general last weekend. In the final round at Oak Hill in Rochester, New York, Block tied for 15th place with Rory McIlroy after a hole-in-one. He was awarded $288,000 for his victory. "Life changed a little bit since then, and I've enjoyed every single moment," he said on Friday. A week later, Block will miss the cut at the Charles Schwab Challenge at Fort Worth's renowned Colonial Country Club after shooting a 4 over 74 in round 2 and boarding a Saturday morning flight. After shooting an 81 on Thursday, he remained in last place among the 120 competitors. There were some bright spots for Block, including a near ace and a daring approach shot off a bridge to save par. However, the PGA Championship fatigue eventually caught up with him, and his reliable fade with the driver vanished. "I have no legs. The tee shots killed me honestly this week," he said. "I think I felt the wrath of the golf gods this week, which I get. I don't blame them for it because they gave me a lot of positive things last week." Talking about golf gods is just one of Block's many relatable qualities for the average golf aficionado. Tour professionals rarely discuss golf deities. Then there's honest interviews with media, the "I can't believe I just hit a good shot" expressions, and the general delight in playing a PGA Tour event. "I'm not trying to do anything, period," Block said, when asked what it was like to embody the spirit of the everyman. "I'm just playing golf. That's what I know to do. If somebody says, 'Hey, Michael,' I have a problem not looking them in the eye and shaking their hand. I've got issues with it. If you want an autograph, I'll sign your autograph, and if you want a picture, I'll probably give you a picture too. My dad raised me right." When asked how he would release his sentiments from the past 2 weeks, Block became emotional. "I'm not going to let it all out until I get to my house and I'm sitting in the backyard. No, I can't talk about this stuff right now," Block said after a brief pause. "Messi, my black lab, is waiting for me. I haven't seen him in almost 2 weeks, and I can't wait to get home and throw the ball with him." Block will return to the PGA Tour the following month for the RBC Canadian Open, after spending time with his dog and presumably celebrating with his students at the Mission Viejo, California-based Arroyo Trabuco Golf Club. There, he will compete at Oakdale Golf and Country Club in Toronto on a sponsor's invitation, on the opposite side of Lake Ontario from Rochester, where his star was formed. "I cannot wait to get to Toronto," Block said. "Either you die as a hero, or you survive long enough to become the antagonist." In the case of Michael Block, long enough lasted 5 days. At this week's Charles Schwab Challenge at Colonial Country Club, the 46-year-old club pro's feel-good narrative has taken on a different tone than it did at the PGA Championship, where fans couldn't get enough of it. On the surface, this is the result of overexposure, a slightly too performative persona, and remarks that are, at best, self-assured. In varying degrees, this is all accurate. But the internet's Block backlash, as well as the backlash to the backlash in subsequent discourse, was inevitable and predictable, but not for the reason you believe. For those who missed it, the Block party that raged all weekend at Oak Hill in Rochester, New York, where Block tied for 15th and produced a hole-in-one, is starting to overstay its welcome on golf Twitter. There were undertones in the responses to media entity after media entity, guilty as accused, promoting Block's Cinderella narrative at every turn, not necessarily directed at the man himself, but at the ecosystem as a whole. Participating in 2 walk-in talks during the PGA broadcast and conducting over 30 interviews between Sunday at Oak Hill and meeting with the media on Tuesday at Colonial has not helped Block's situation. Undoubtedly, these interactions have boosted Block's popularity, spreading his relatable demeanor and self-deprecating sense of humor to millions of people. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.